Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome. Today I'm going to show you guys a guitar sample I made with my electric guitar. I just want to break down the way I made this one. I think it's a pretty cool one. And I first gonna let you guys hear the sample, and after that I'm going to break it down. So let's listen to it. Alright, so that was the guitar sample I made. It's a pretty cool one. It has an A part, a B part, and kind of a C part, just top layers muted. So first I started with this pattern, which I played in with my electric guitar going into my SSL, and this is what it sounds like. It's just playing the bass notes on the electric guitar. That's something I do a lot. I start with the bass notes, and after that I'm going to figure out what do I want to add on top on it, and some ear candy. Yeah, that was basically the first part. The second part is this one. And that was just a part to add onto the bass notes, so it sounds a bit more full, and together it sounds like this. Sounds pretty nice in my opinion. And after that it's key to add a little bit more interesting top notes, so it has a groove. That was what I came up with, but it sounded a bit dry, a bit boring, so I played these two notes together, and it sounds a lot more interesting in my opinion. Now the track is really coming alive. And then going into the B part, we have this. And that is being played on the high notes on the guitar. As you guys can see, I do cut a lot of my recordings. And that's because I'm not a crazy guitar player. I'm not Jimi Hendrix or something. I'm just playing. I've been playing since like 4 months now, I think. 4 months. Maybe even shorter. I'm not sure anymore. But however, I'm not the best guitar player. So this is the way I do my samples. And it kind of works, in my opinion. It sounds decent. Yeah, together it sounds like this. First the A part. Then going into the B part. And after that the C part, or the ending. Just the simple basic notes we started with. So I started with a good Hertz Volve compressor. It's a pretty nice compressor to just compress the sound, and it has kind of a vintage tone to it, which I like. I put it on 100% and minus 1 dB out, and I turned down the wow, the lo-fi, and as you can see it's compressing just a little, but it's adding an effect to it, which I really like. Again, an archetype Plini, but as you guys can see I turned it off. A simple parametric EQ to get rid of the really deep lows. because I don't really like it into my samples unless it's a bass guitar, but yeah, it sounded a bit muffled. This is a trick I learned from Dunk Rock. He made the sample for Richard Millie Plain, I remember, for Gunna. And I was watching one of his tutorials, and what he did, he put a halftime on his sample and he put it just on the higher notes and made the mix 50%. And yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but it's just adding a little bit of halftime, making it a bit more full. Yeah, I really liked it. And maybe you guys can hear it better when you put headphones on. Yeah, for the last two effects, we have an Echo Boy, a Dark 30 Chris 8. It's a guitar preset, and I just left it there. And finally, a reverb, which is essential in my opinion for electric guitars and guitars in general, because it's really adding that vibe, that space to it. And yeah, I just love reverb. I'm a big fan of it. I put a decay down to 3 seconds. It starts on 4. I put the low cut on 280 Hertz, and I reshaped the room size to 52.4%, and it's a played preset. And that's basically it on the mixer. Oh, I do have 2 plugins in my mixer. It's a Goodhertz mid-side matrix, and I put on the side with 3.5 decibels. And what's that doing is it's adding volume to the side EQ, if I'm explaining that correctly. But it's, yeah, it just adds a bit more stereo widening on the sample. And it's subtle, but you can definitely hear it. As you can see in the plugin, it's working. And after that, a Waves sound shifter. It's yeah, just a pitch shifting plugin, and I put it up 1 semitone. So this is what the original sounds like. Also a really nice sound, but it's just a different vibe. And I just put it 1 up. You can even turn it down 3. But it gets a lot darker. It's not really much. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really like it on -3, but maybe some other people do. But I just left it on +1. And that's basically the way I made this sample. Yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a simple sample, but I think it could be turned into a hard trap beat, maybe another type of beat. I'm not sure, but I mostly make trap beats, so that's the style I'm going for. The Gunna, Roddy Ricch, Future, Young Thug, the Slime Records type of artists. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.